Alright, I got the frame blacked out on the outside. I didn't do anything to the inside of the frame rails yet. It looks okay. It ain't perfect by any means, but I found the areas that need more work for when I do the color that it's going. But it definitely looks better than it did. This thing looks stretched out. Really anxious to get the sleeper on here and see really how long it's going to look, but it looks pretty long from here. And some of y'all might be mad, but I took the rooftop AC off, and I really think it cleans the look of the truck up really nice. And the hole that's left is not really that big. Let's see if I can get up in there and show you. Pretty small actually, so it won't be hard to patch that up. It's fiberglass, and I'm pretty daggone good with fiberglass work, so I've got plenty of matting and fiberglass resin, so we'll get that thing patched up and I'll show you how I do that. But I'm really excited about the frame. It looks a lot better than it did. Like I said, it's a long ways from perfect, but this is not the color the frame is going to be. But the color that I want to paint the frame is not going to match what color the tractor and sleeper is now. And I don't have time to paint it before we go to the show, so that's what the deal is on that. I still need to go to the junkyard and get matching front wheels, and I think it's going to involve swapping the hubs to hub piloted. It's got buds on it now, but when I was up there he didn't have any of the big triangle hole wheels in the bud pattern, so I'm going to switch to hub piloted on the fronts to make that work, but that's no big deal. And I still got to black my hubs out, so we'll get to that. I'm going to show you more as we go. So y'all stay tuned. Alright, here's the hole in the top of the cab after I removed the air condition, the on-roof AC. And like I said, I believe this truck was white originally, but this is the mess that it left after I pulled the AC off. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wash all this dirt off and see what we got, and then we want to prep this thing to repair this hole. So here's what it looks like cleaned up. So we got this thing prepped to start laying some fiberglass. We just marked off a little spot to kind of preserve the paint that's on it right now, and until we can get done with the show, and then we'll come back up here and we'll sand the whole thing and repaint it. But right now we're trying to preserve as much of the paint that's on it right now as we can. But you see where we've got the kind of the aqua border, that's the original fiberglass, and so we'll lay some matting and resin and build it up and make us a patch. Alright, so after preparing the outside of this hole in the roof, I also came in and cleaned around the edge of the opening here that's going to be repaired. I also cleaned around the opening for the spotlight mounts on the inside. That's all cleaned up real nice. And so then I might hit the bottom of that a little bit more, but I also taped over the holes with wax paper, so fiberglass won't stick to wax paper. And so I did this so I can make sure that I can peel the tape off the other side. And it looks like I might have missed this spot, this hole right here. I need to put some paper over, wax paper over it. And then taped over it really well. So we got that going on. I've got my fiberglass mat here, and I mixed up some resin. I've got it on my wax paper covered board, and I've just glued like 3 pieces. I've glued 3 pieces of matting together, soaked them with resin and glued them together. And I left the outside without any resin on it because I'm gonna soak this with resin and then glue it to the top of the inside of the cab. But I was trying to get it a little head start here where it can be getting a little firmed up before I stick it up in there. So got that. And then in the cab here, I've got my patches put over my my spotlight holes. That's 2 pieces of matting glued on with resin. So it's pretty good there. So that's got that pretty good. Prior to making any repairs or even mixing up any resin, I've wiped everything clean with acetone to make sure there's no grease or contaminants. And I'm gonna tape down closer to my sand line. So I'm only going resin to the green, and then that way when I sand, I won't sand so much into the red because I'm gonna tape real close to that line. All right, so I got my tape down so I could try to get as little resin on the current paint as possible. And we're gonna have to feather edge and all that, but I want to try to preserve as much of this without damaging it. So that's how I decided to do it, and we'll see how it works out. So I made up a little framework here that's bolted in the original or bolted in the rooftop AC mount holes. And what we'll do is we've got the board with the wax paper on it that'll have the patch on it, and then we'll stick a piece of plywood up under there to hold that board up, and that way then we can glue the matting down, and it'll support, these boards right here will support the weight. And I'll show you as I go, but this fiberglass is heavy, and the glue itself won't, the resin itself won't glue it and hold the weight of a heavy patch. So that's why we got to have a little support to it. And that's another reason why I pre-made part of this, because I don't want it to sag in the middle. And so I wanted to get this partially cured in the middle, and that way it could support itself. So y'all hang on, I'll show you. Alright, so this is our little patch support here. The patch is on top of the white board up there that's covered with wax paper so it won't stick. And then it's held in place by the plywood and the boards that are screwed into the old air conditioning holes. And the patch looks like crap on top, but we'll come back when it cures, and we'll sand out the air bubbles and sand it smooth, and we'll add some more matting and resin from the top side. And then we'll take the supports down and we'll clean up the inside area and remat the inside also. So it's layers, and we'll get the layers and get the strength. I mean, it's got air in it, but like I said, we'll grind the air bubbles out, and then we'll add more to it and get it all strengthened up. But this is 5 layers of matting, I'm think. And like I said, it's probably, I don't know, a quart of resin maybe. And we'll finish this out and add more to it. So, you know, just hang tight and we'll show you how we're going to eliminate this hole in the roof. When we get done, it's not going to show, and you'll never know it was ever there. So y'all hang tight. I know it looks